everybody, how are you today? Are you feeling frisky? Are you feeling like a biscuit? Well, as you can see, not really dressed like much of a golfer today because we're going to attack the course. This is more like baseball, baby. But anyway, this putting advice for beginners to intermediate level golfers. If you're a professional, this probably ain't going to help you. You should know all this anyway. So, this, as you can see at the green, showing the green, Bob. It's extremely slanted, the ball moves massive, but what we're trying to do before the beginning of the game, where putting's concerned, right, is we're trying to get the speed of the greens and trying to get your putting stroke straight. Now, if you stand here, Tony, I'm going to show you what a lot of people do, and this is the mistake that they make, okay? When you're putting, they come here and then push, or they come here and they do something that I call pull, yeah? Your putting stroke has to be in line with your feet. Another thing that I see people doing is using wrists. You will never be able to judge a putt with your wrists, okay? So when you put in, you can hold it here, you can hold it down here, you can do a funky grip, however you want to do it, it doesn't matter. But the idea of the game is to be directly over the ball so the club head is flat. We don't want the club head like this, and we do not want to be too close so the club head is like this. You want to be directly over the ball, your eyes should be in line with the ball, yeah? Now when you bring your putting stroke back, we're not coming in, we're not coming out. The idea is to go straight and straight, straight and straight, straight and straight, straight and straight, right? The way to do that is by your arms are just hanging, they're just gripping the club. This is all shoulder. Right, this is all shoulder movement. If you watch my shoulders, it's my shoulders doing the putting. Okay, so from here, not really bothered about trying to put it in. I just want a nice smooth putting stroke, right? So from here, back, smooth. Not really looking at the hole, not really looking at where it is. Again, back, smooth. Right? Now, that's how you want to get your putting stroke when you're practicing on the practice greens before you play. Right, you want it backwards and forwards. So, again, back, through. Yeah? Again, back, through. I'm not really aiming at the target here. I just want a good putting stroke. Right? Now you want to start judging distance. So the way I judge distance is I have a routine. This is another thing that you want to get into your game, is a routine, okay? So with a routine, it's going to be the same every time. So for me, my routine is this. Now I'm not judging distance, but I'm going to go for the hole all the way down there, and I just want to get it within 2 foot, right? Yeah? So I'm going to look behind the ball at the line roughly, not really bothered about the line too much, but it is going to go a long way. It's going to roll like this, right? And then what I'm doing is I'm going to walk to my ball. My own putting routine is, my feet are not set yet, so basically I put, look at the hole, 1, put, look at the hole, 2, put, look at the hole, 3, put, look at the hole, 4. That seems about the right power for me, so then I'm going to step behind the ball. I've already looked at the line. I'm going to pick a mark just in front of my ball. So here is my mark, right there. I am then going to line my putter head up with the mark. So, come here, Bab. So I want to put on that line, come right here, Bab, so they can see this stick. So you see this stick here that's pointing at my club? I'm lining my putter up with that stick. So I'm lining the middle of my putter on a line like that. Now I'm set. Now all I've got to do is set my feet, make sure I'm over the ball, trusting my distance that I've already gauged, and put. That's not hard enough. Green's too fluffy. So, next ball. We're working on distance here, trying to get some distance control before the game. You have to do this because the greens could be so different from one day to another. You wouldn't know. So, I need about that much power. Yeah? Roughly the same line. I'll probably go outside that ball. So basically, that power. I hit the ball. That would have been the right power though. Right, so now, that's my first 2 putts for distance, right? So now, we're going to bring them back, and we want to get a hell of a lot closer than that. Because now I've got a good idea in my head of how slow the greens are, right? Not really bothered about putting it in, I just want distance. So, it is literally about that much. Even though that seems excessive. It's not, the greens are slow. Very fluffy and slow. That's about the right power. Just before the hole. Now I'm going to go straight for it now with the same kind of power without taking a practice swing. Just to keep that judge of power. Better shot on the second one. So now we've got a good judge of power, right? Now we'll put back towards that. Same again. We'll go for that hole in the distance. Just try and get the power right. Short, these are very slow to get, so we'll have to try and go outside that ball. Try and go outside it, come round. A little bit too much outside it. Right, so now, these greens are very slow, yeah? So now I'm going to go for the long one again. Distance control. I need to get this within a couple of feet of the pin, but they're very fluffy. It's hard to want to hit it that hard. That's a good shot though. That's exactly where I would want to put it really. I wouldn't miss the second putt. Both good putts. We're going to come back round now. Now I've kind of got the judge in my head. Now we're going to come back round. That's a little bit too hard, but it's alright, it's past the hole, that's all that matters. Shad's getting closer and closer every time. Right, now we'll do some shorter ones. Just this hole here, which is realistically the kind of distance that I'm going to end up on if I play well. Yeah? Now, I'm just looking for distance. If you notice, I'm not taking practice swings no more, I'm not aiming, I just want distance. The aiming will come when I'm out on the course. That's perfect, just past. And again, hit a lump here. They're perfect. Now we'll go back to this one over here. Just distance. It wants to be on the hole or just past the hole. Oh, see, that's not a good ball, because that there is short. Short is never good. Better to be long than short. Like that one. That's a good putt. That's a very good putt, because it always had a chance of going in because it's gone past the hole. That one never had a chance. Right? It always has to have a chance. That one over there. You know, so I'm not looking at line or anything. I'm just trying to judge distance. If it would have been the right line, that one would have dropped. Two exactly the same put. Second one was shot in there. Very slow with the greens. I'm not used to greens this slow. It's having me over a little bit. You know what I mean? Look how slow that's slowed up then.
That's the hole.
That's a better putt. Right, so I've kind of got a rough idea of how these greens are going to move. Hopefully they do react the same on the course. But that's kind of our warm-up we're putting. Now we're going to go over to the net. Right? This is how I warm up. May not have looked like I put loads. I don't think I put any in, did I? That's not the point. Trust me, it's not the point. I'm not even trying to aim and put them in. That's not how I do my putting routine. I do my putting routine to get the feel for the speed of the green, just to get a feel and to get my putting stroke feeling right. Now it's just hitting the ball well. So we'll go with a medium iron, 6 iron, and I'm just looking to strike the fucking thing well. Yeah. First swings of the day. Now I'm going to show you a drill that I do quite a lot that will probably help you to get through the ball when you're warming up. When I come up, I hold for a second and then come down, and it encourages me to transfer through the ball. I'll show you what I mean. So, up, down. Helps me to transfer through the ball. Helps with power build up before you play. Again. Up, down. A few more of them, and then we'll go into full fluid swing. I call them pause reps, right? But this will help you get into your strike zone quickly. Yeah? Up, down. Up. Oh, see, that one was bad. Hit that bottom of the top ball. This is what gets out as well, you see. Gets your position on the way down. Because you want to be transferring quick. And because I didn't transfer as quick then with my hip, yeah, I didn't get through the ball like I should have. So I'll show you what I mean. So, up. Transfer the hip quick. Much quicker hip transfer. Again. Up, just like that. Right, now, full fluid swings. And then we're ready to play. So this is my warm up. This is a bit of advice for you all. This might help you before your game. Now, full and fluid. That crack is what I want, man. I'm using a 6 iron, so they're only going, probably hitting the net somewhere here. But it's about the right trajectory for my 6 iron. Starts off low and hard and then builds in height. Now, we're going to go with a high finish, the finish that I actually want, because this is just connection. Now I'm looking for actual flight and like sweet connection, not hard. So, because some balls I will have to float and fly. Yeah, so high finish. See the difference with that high finish? That's a much more high floaty shot, but it's good if the greens are hard. And I'm not swinging hard here. I'm not swinging soft. Now, just the last warm up that I'm going to do. I'm going to drop a few balls here. I want to play a 6 iron, chip and run onto that green. Yeah? I just want to put these on the green. Just on the green. I'm not even going to concentrate that much. Just on the green. It's actually not far from the hole I was aiming at. Right on the edge again. Nah, look at that, you see? Wet ground. Let's try that again. See now, if I wouldn't have warmed up with these before I played, yeah, then I would have probably done that. I could have done that on the first chip on the 6 iron. Now I know what I did. The ground's wet, so I've got to be really rigid today. And I've just learned this just now. If I wouldn't have practiced, I wouldn't have learned this until I played a bad shot on the course. But watch the difference in the pickup now. Because the ground's so soft, I've got to go rigid. Watch. Rigid. you know what I mean? Right? And I only learned that from that last messed up shot. That today, because the ground is so wet, I can't afford to ground my clubs. So normally I would be kind of a bit more relaxed like this. No, not today. Today you're going to see me like this. Really firm, because I need to pick the ball clean off the floor. Now that'll do, I'm ready. Now that is kind of how I warm myself up. I don't really look at being mega accurate. That'll be on the course. I'm looking for connection. I'm looking to hit the ball off the floor. I'm looking to get used to the greens. Now, like I said, my videos, I'm an amateur golfer. I play off a 10 handicap. You're going to get to see me play 9 holes now, straight after this. Well, this video will be after the 9 holes, but the 9 holes is going to be live. I'm going to attack everything today. So I'm going driver off every tee that I can. And I'm going to attack every pin that I can, right? It's either going to work out in my favour or it's not. But this is kind of how I warm up every time. I don't spend too much time warming up. I just like to get a feel of what I'm doing. And hopefully this might have helped you. But don't forget, these lessons are not for pros. I play off a 10 handicap. So I'm not like a pro or anything, yeah? These are just for you to have an idea of how I warm up before I play golf. And it might help you. Other than that, I'll see you all soon, man. Peace out.